Hello children, in this video we will learn a lesson from 6th standard English, term 3, unit 2, supplementary reader, brought to book, written by Madhumita Gupta. So children, this story is like a case is going on the court against Mahesh by all his subject books. Okay, wow. So this story will be so interesting to hear. So listen to me carefully. So brought to book, written by Madhumita Gupta. This has got to stop immediately, Justice Mathematics said in a stern voice, rapping the hammer for silence in the court. So, who is the judge of this court is the mathematics. The mathematics, the subject, the book is the judge, justice for the court. Okay. So, he's rapping the hammer on the court for silence. Okay, why he's rapping the hammer? Hammer means சுத்தி இருக்குல்ல அதை வச்சு பெஞ்சில் தட்டுறாரு because he wants to get the silence from the entire court. That's why he's rapping the hammer for silence in the court. Okay, he says this has got to stop immediately. இது சீக்கிரமா நிறுத்தணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அவர் பயங்கரமா கத்துறாரு. Justice Mathematics. He pushed back the horn rimmed glasses up his nose and glared first at Mahesh and then at the crowd in the court. So after saying like this, he pushed back his glass from his eyes and nose, and he started staring at Mahesh. Who is the accused in the court is Mahesh. Okay, he's the main character of the story. So he's the accused. Okay, so the judge is looking at him in a angrily. The judge is looking at him angrily. At whom? Mahesh. Okay, so he is standing in the witness box. Okay, so he's the accused. The judge is looking at him, staring at him, and then after that, the judge is staring at the entire crowd in the court. Everybody respected him, even Mahesh. So a pin drop silence fell in the court instantly. So everybody afraid of him. Everybody afraid of the judge. Okay. So first he stared at Mahesh, and then the crowd. So everybody, the entire place fell in silence, fell in the court. The entire place became pin drop silence in the court instantly. Let us proceed, Justice Mathematics said, nodding his head. Okay, he's calling. The judge is calling. Okay, let's continue. Who is gonna be talking about the case? Who is going to be the witness? So he's calling. Calling like that. Your witness first. He gestured at that tone, Mr. English. So who is going to report about Mahesh is the first witness is English book. English book is coming to the witness box to complain about Mahesh because he's accused in the court. So the English book is coming in the witness box to complain against Mahesh. Mahesh chewed his nails nervously. Mahesh chewed his nails nervously. When the English book came into the witness box, he chewed his nails nervously. Nervously means what? Nervously means, fearfully. Your Honor, began the lady in a trembling voice. When I came to this house, I wore a lovely pink and grey dress, shiny and unmarked. And sir, just look at me now. So English book is reporting against Mahesh. Sir, Your Honor, began the lady. Actually, the English book is a lady. Though she was trembling voice. She had a very trembling voice. Trembling voice na அப்படியே அந்த இங்கிலீஷ் புக்கினுடைய வாய்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்குதுன்னா நடுக்கலா இருக்குது. அப்படியே அழுகுற மாதிரி இருக்குது. When I came to this house, I wore a lovely pink and grey dress, shiny and unmarked. And sir, just look at me now. So the book, English book, is reporting to the judge that, sir, when I before I'm coming to this house, I was looking so beautiful. I was looking shiny. I was looking grey dress. I was wearing grey dress. I was shiny. I was unmarked. But now look at me, how I'm looking now. Just look at me, how I'm looking now, because I'm completely turned out. எனக்கு கிழிஞ்சு இருக்குது. Look at me. There is crease everywhere. Okay, so I'm completely changed because of Mahesh. Who is complaining like this? Yes, the English book. Everybody gazed at her. Her dress was unrecognizable, covered with ink and grease spots, mercilessly dog-eared and two-cornered, shaved away. She looked a wreck. Tears rolled down Miss English's cheeks. So when she was complaining like this, the entire crowd from the court started looking at her. How she was looking like. Okay, because she was completely changed. Her appearance was completely changed because of Mahesh. because he was dressed, and the people could not understand, could not recognize which subject she was, because she was completely changed, marked. There was grease everywhere. Okay, you know, there were a lot of ink and grease parts everywhere around the book. Mercilessly dog-eared and two corners chewed away. Yeah, look at the wreck. The English book was looking very dull, because of Mahesh. The English book started crying. The tears rolled down Miss English cheeks. அவருடைய கன்னத்துல அந்த கண்ணீர் துளிகள் உருண்டு ஓடிக்கிட்டு இருக்கு. Offering her handkerchief, Justice Mathematics asked gently, "How did it happen, Mr. English?" The judge is offering an handkerchief to the English book and asking, "How did it happen, Miss English?" இது எப்படி நடந்துச்சு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஜஸ்டிஸ் கேட்குறாரு. "Well," sniffed Miss English, "this boy," she pointed at Mahesh, "brought me home a few months back, but never bothered me to cover me properly with the nice brown paper his father had brought. The English book is complaining like that, sir. This boy, because of him, I have changed like this. My appearance has completely changed because of him, because of the boy Mahesh. Because when he brought me a few months ago, he brought him home 3 months ago, but he never covered me with a proper brown sheet. He never covered me with a proper brown sheet. His father brought the brown sheet a long back ago, but he hasn't ever covered his books. Okay, he doesn't care of his books. He doesn't care of his books. He's always spending time with playing, eating, flying, sleeping. This is what he's doing always. But he never bothered about his books. Did Mahesh not get scolded and punished in school for that? Justice in Mathematics inquired. Justice in Mathematics asking, okay, English, I can understand what you're saying, but did not he punished for this? Did not he punish for this at his school? அவர் ஸ்கூல்ல இதுக்காக அவனை பனிஷ் பண்ணலையா அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஜஸ்டிஸ் கேக்குது. Oh yes, he was repeatedly, said Miss English in a tearful voice. Sir, yes, sir, but he was punished many times, but he never bothered about it. He never cared about it. But all the punishments and scoldings slipped off him like a water off a duck's back. Not only did he ruin my looks, he continued, he also entreated me. Sir, he got punished many times at his school, but he doesn't bother about it, doesn't care about it. ஒரு வாத்து மேல தண்ணி விழுந்தா எப்படி ஆகும்? கப்புன்னு வழுக்கிட்டு கீழே போயிடும். அந்த மாதிரி he doesn't, whatever the teacher says, he won't worry about it. He won't care about it. Not only he ill-treated me, and also not only he ruined my looks, and also he ill-treated me. Who says? English book. என்ன அவன் வந்து இப்படி அப்பியரன்ஸ் மாத்தினது மட்டும் இல்லாம என்ன இப்படி சேஞ்ச் பண்ணது இல்லாம என்ன ரொம்ப கொடுமைப்படுத்திருக்கிறான் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு இங்கிலீஷ் புக் கம்ப்ளைண்ட் பண்ணுது. The audience was stunned. Ill-treated a delicate creature like Miss English. How terrible. By now tears had started rolling down Miss English big eyes. The entire people in the court was completely stunned. Okay, the people were stunned by hearing this complaint by English book. How terrible, என்ன ஒரு கொடூரம், ஏன் இப்படி பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கான் அப்படி சொல்லிட்டு எல்லாரும் திங்க் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாங்க. By now tears and started rolling down Miss English big eyes. Again English book started crying by complaining like this about Mahesh. And stopping only to sniff dedicatedly in her handkerchief, she told everyone about how Mahesh dropped her carelessly, stuffed her anyhow in his crammed bag, sometimes next to the lunch box, dripping with oil. Mahesh turned red as many pairs of eyes glared at him. Okay, so he stopped only sniffed dedicatedly in her handkerchief. After that, she's sniffing and the kerchief sindi and the மூங்க உறிஞ்சிட்டு she told everyone about how English dropped her carelessly. Now she started again complaining about Mahesh. He stuffed her she stuffed her anyhow in his crammed bag. என்ன பண்ணுவானா, அவன் பேக்கில் அடுத்து துருத்து வைப்பான், திணித்து வைக்கிறது, அந்த புக்கை அவன் பேக்குள்ள சொருகி வைக்கிறது. Okay, this is called ill-treated. Sometimes next to the lunch box dripping with oil. Sometimes he is keeping me next to the lunch box. What will happen? All the oil will be around me, will be everywhere on me. Okay, who says? Miss English. Mahesh turned red as many pairs of eyes glared at him. Everybody at the court started staring at Mahesh. Oh, why had he listened to his mother, who had told him many times to take care of his books? He was otherwise a good boy and even managed to stay within the first 5 ranks in class. But he was extremely lazy. Yes, sir. His mother told him many times to cover his books properly, but he doesn't care about his mother's words. Okay, actually, he's a good boy. He takes good marks. He takes good ranks in class, but he's a little bit lazy. He doesn't care about his books. But otherwise, he's okay. Otherwise, everything is good boy. But he doesn't care about his books. That's the biggest problem he is doing. The English book says. Mahesh, the stentorian voice of justice mathematics brought him back to reality. What do you have to say for yourself? So judge is asking Mahesh, how dare you, or what are you going to say about this complaint? What are you going to say? என்ன சொல்ல போற இந்த கம்ப்ளைண்ட்டுக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஜஸ்டிஸ் கேட்குறாரு. மகேஷ் மேனேஜ் டு மம்பிள் அன் அப்பாலஜி. ஐ எம் சாரி சார். அப்படியே அவனுக்குள்ளே முணுமுணுக்கிறான். மம்பிள் மீன்ஸ் வாட்? முணுமுணுக்கிறது. ஸோ ஹீ இஸ் ஆஸ்கிங் அப்பாலஜி. அப்பாலஜி மீன்ஸ் வாட்? சாரி கேட்குறான். ஹீ இஸ் ஆஸ்கிங் அப்பாலஜி. சாரி சார். ஐம் எக்ஸ்ட்ரீம்லி சாரி. ஹூ சேஸ்? மகேஷ். What do you mean by saying sorry? Screamed just mathematics. You have to undo what you have done. You have do you understand? He looked above the top of his glasses and seemed as if he would like to bite Mahesh. Next, he barked at the peon. What to ask sorry? What do you mean by sorry? What do you mean by asking sorry? Screamed Justice Mathematics. Mathematics started yelling at Mahesh. You have to undo. நீ வந்து இதுக்கு பரிகாரம் செய்யணும். You have to undo what you have done. நீ என்ன செஞ்சோ அதுக்கு பரிகாரம் செய்யணும். Do you understand? உனக்கு புரியுதா அப்படின்னு கேட்கிறார் ஜஸ்டிஸ். He looked above the top of his glasses and seemed as if he would like to bite him, Mahesh. After that, he's staring at Mahesh to bite like he would bite him. கடிக்கிற மாதிரி அந்த முறைச்சு பார்க்குறாரு. யார்? மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸ். ஓகே. Actually, who is mathematics? He is the judge. He is the justice of the court. He barked at the peon. He's bark. Peon பார்த்து பயமா கத்துறாரு. Call the next witness, like that. So okay, so let's continue this video in the next video. Let's continue this story.